Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here and your willingness to serve. Mr. Marks, I want to talk a little bit about an issue that affects many of our installations across the country, including my home state, Redstone Arsenal in Huntsville. The issue is military construction, better known as MILCON. We need to move fast, and traditional military construction process is way too slow. You know, back at Redstone Arsenal, there are two warehouses as we speak that are going up. One, Military Corps Engineers is building, and the other is by the FBI. These warehouses are roughly the same size, but the FBI facility has a lot more bells and whistles, yet the military warehouse is going to take double the amount of time to build and 150% over the cost of what it's costing the FBI building. How on earth does this make sense? It is a disaster, and I'm sure we're having those problems across the country. Can I get your commitment to go and look at this situation? Lieutenant General Chris Mohan of the AMC commander down there is really looking into this, and I think he could help us with some of this in the future. We need to cut back on the time and the cost of a lot of these buildings. Mr. Marks.
Senator, thank you for that question, and I couldn't agree more. We absolutely need to look at additional best practices on ways to speed up our MILCON to include how it aligns with our programs. And so if confirmed, I absolutely would want to dig deeper with you on this to ensure that I see how we can potentially go faster.
Thank you. And another quick question for you, Mr. Marks. You recently discussed drone incursions with my staff. Can you tell the committee about that conversation and your experience?
Senator, thank you. What we have seen across the country, and especially there at Eglin, is an increase in drone activity and, in fact, activities surrounding our installations, whether that is foreign national turnarounds or other investments, things that we need to make. And so, Senator, in the local area at the installation I currently serve at, we've increased our investment to include increased detection capability so that we can then use the authorities that we have been provided at the installation level to defend those installations. And Senator, if confirmed, I would want to see that expanded so that we can work with the combatant commanders to ensure we are defending our local installations here in the homeland.
Thank you, very much needed. Mr. Hansel, as you know, one of the organizations you will oversee is USDINS, if you are confirmed, is the Missile and Space Intelligence Center, MISIC, which is a component of the Department of Intelligence Agency. It's located in Huntsville, Alabama. MISIC provides world-class analysis and performance of foreign weapons systems. Mr. Hansel, can you talk a little bit about how important it is for our warfighters to assess the kind of foreign material data that the DIA and MISIC provide?
Yes, Senator. I'd first highlight the importance of MISIC as the important relative to the growing importance of the space domain. It becomes ever more critical to our national security, as well as I think critical intel from MISIC should be used to inform the Golden Dome architecture design at every stage of the milestone.
Thank you. Mr. Williams, NNSA has been plagued by cost overruns, schedule delays, project cancellations related to construction of nuclear facilities, including uranium processing facility, the Savannah River plutonium processing facility, and others. If confirmed, what specific steps would you take to ensure that these project management failures are not repeated in the future?
Thank you, Senator. And that is right at the heart of the plutonium pit production that you mentioned in Savannah River as well in Los Alamos. Is the critical path to restoring our ability to make new nuclear weapons and to ensure the long life extension of our existing stockpile. There's a number of details, a number of classified details that I've not been briefed on in that, but that is, I commit to you, should I be confirmed, that is absolutely a commitment to get that back and to deliver, for the weapons programs.
Thank you. Mr. Matthews, if confirmed, what role would you have in advising the President and the Secretary on reforming the JAG Corps?
Whoa. Thank you, Senator, for the question. If confirmed, I would be a legal advisor to the Secretary of Defense and not to the President unless he asked me. But if the President were to ask me, I would render I would consider the question he asked, and in light of the facts and information available to me, I would make a recommendation. The JAG Corps, the Army Judge Advocate General Corps, the Joint Force JAGs play an important role in ensuring the delivery of military justice, ensuring compliance with the law of armed conflict, and a whole myriad of activities. And so it's important that we get it right.
Thank you.